Hi guys, it's Ricky, and this is Ricky Reveals. So, I just can't sleep, so here I am again. uh, let's light some more Palo Santo. So, I'm thinking about like maybe doing more on um, Facebook to do lives. I don't know, like I want to do lives because I think I like the interaction. Which I mean I've done lives before, like on TikTok and stuff, but I do kind of like the interactive um, side of it, but at the same time, like I don't know, I kind of like not being distracted or interrupted either. So leave me a comment and let me know what you think about that. If, and my name is Jay North on Facebook. If you would like to add me, if you think it's a good idea, or you can always help me get up to 1,000 subscribers on here so I can go live on YouTube. Yeah, it's like I'm still dealing with like the fact that like my other channel, like I was blocked out of it because somebody stole my phone. It really did bum me out because I'd worked on that channel for 3 years and I had quite a few subscribers on that channel. But it was a lesson, you know, and even though it was a hard one to digest, it was a lesson none the same. I don't know. I'm like feeling like someone is breaking down, and even though they really didn't want to be the one that reached out, even though I'm kind of thinking that they know that they were the reason things went wrong. They still didn't want to have to reach out first and admit that. So they were hoping that you would reach out first, but now they're realizing that you're not a pushover and that you're not going to give in when you weren't at fault, Libra. So they are, I think, coming to terms with the fact that if they ever want to come out of the stalemate with you, that they are going to have to reach out to you first and balance the scales, Libra. Okay. I'll put this one back because it didn't turn over. So we got Taurus, Aries, Virgo, Cancer, Scorpio, and Aquarius. So if you're one of those signs, or you're dealing with one of those signs, and you resonate with what I was just talking about, let's get your reading. Somebody is definitely really nervous about it, though. And they're wanting to do it because they're expecting celebration, but they're really nervous that it might go the other way. Let's see. Let's go with Psalm 6. O Lord, rebuke me not in thine anger, neither chasten me in thy hot displeasure. Have mercy upon me, O Lord, for I am weak. O Lord, heal me, for my bones are vexed. My soul is also sore vexed. But thou, O Lord, how long? Return, O Lord, deliver my soul. O save me for thy mercy's sake. For in death there is no remembrance of thee. In the grave who shall give thee thanks? I am weary with my groaning all the night. Make I my bed to swim. I water my couch with my tears. Mine eye is consumed because of grief. It waxeth old because of all mine enemies. Depart from me, all ye workers of iniquity, for the Lord hath heard the voice of my weeping. The Lord hath heard my supplication. The Lord will receive my prayer. Let all mine enemies be ashamed and sore vexed. Let them return and be ashamed suddenly. Wow. So, if you're that person that wasn't wanting to reach out because you were ashamed, because you were scared that your phone call wouldn't be received well, or that it wouldn't go in your favor, if you've been praying, I think that's confirmation that it will go in your favor, and that your enemies will see that they never should have come in between you and your relationship, or whatever resonates for you. I mean, whatever it is. But clearly there was people who got involved in something to hurt you. So they caused a breakup in a relationship, or maybe it caused you to lose a job. I don't know, but it sounds more relationship oriented. But yeah. So God has heard your prayers. He is answering them. You will be victorious, and your enemies that tried to cause you this heartbreak will see the victory. You get the victory. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please elaborate on this message for me. Wheel of Fortune. I'm not taking it because it fell out of the stack, but just thought I would show you. Wheel of Fortune. Favor is being granted to you, chosen one. Eight of Swords. Get out of your head and just make contact. Or, whatever your plan is, or whatever you've been thinking about, working on. Get out of your head and do it. Seven of Cups. So maybe you're still really highly stressed about the illusions that were cast on this situation, or maybe you have a lot of options and you're still debating on whether or not you're wanting to let all of them go but one, because I think that if you want to go to a certain person, that the rest of everyone else has to go, because this other person won't go for it. And you definitely know that you can't lie to this other person. So yeah, I definitely think that you are making sure that this person is you're trying to, they are, but it's you want to have complete peace with that within yourself before you make any contact, or before you cut anybody off, or any more people off. Because I feel I think that's gonna probably be I think that's what you're struggling with, because I feel like if you reach out to this person or make contact with this person that you want, that is your wish fulfillment or your emotional fulfillment, that you're gonna have to cut. It's you're gonna have to leave one world to go to another world, because I just saw 9/11 on the clock. But the only way that this works is if you leave everything behind to go to this person, and you'll have to start a new life altogether. You'll have to leave your family and everything. You'll have to start a whole new family, because your people don't like this person for whatever reason. High Priestess and the King of Pentacles lands in the center of the reading. So you could be intuitive, or your person could be, or you both could be, and maybe that's why the connection is so strong, because you guys have a spiritual connection because you have the same spiritual gifts. You could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and since Taurus and Virgo showed up, that's very possible. Or Capricorn or a Aquarius too, because yeah, Aquarius showed up here too. You either are the King of Pentacles, and that's another thing that's stressing you out, is like you feel like if you make this move, it might affect your income, or you aspire to be the King of Pentacles, and you are nervous about making any sudden changes because you don't want your income to be affected. But do you care more about money or love? I mean, at the end of the day, you can't take money with you. Your memories of you and your loved ones will go with you. The devil, Capricorn, is here now. Maybe there is something taboo or toxic about this relationship, and that's why you're nervous about it, or that's why your people are like trying to keep you away from it, or maybe you just feel like bound to this person for whatever reason. Or you could be overworking, you could have addictions, you could have obsessive compulsive disorder, and maybe it's, if you have addictions, maybe that's what's keeping you away from this person, is because you know that this person's not going to accept your alcoholism or whatever other addiction you have. So maybe that's what it is. You are a drunk, and you know that if you want to have this person, you have to give up the alcohol, and I mean, I'm not judging it, I'm not trying to make fun, because I know this actually is a very hard decision for an alcoholic and an addict, because once you're there, that you are codependent on that substance, and it really, even though to a sober-minded person or to someone who's never suffered with addictions would think, oh, that should be an easy choice, you know what I mean? Like, go to the person you love, like, throw that bottle away. But when you're suffering an addiction and despair, that bottle, like, can really be your best friend and the heaviest burden in the world at the same time. Because trust me, like, if you don't know addiction, when you form a codependent bond with a substance, that might as well be a human being living and breathing, because it's something that's always there when you need it. It doesn't talk back. It doesn't hurt your feelings. I mean, it definitely destroys your health, but you don't see that until it's too late. But it makes you happy, or it gives you the sense of complacency. And again, it doesn't talk back. It doesn't get mad at you. It's whatever you need it to be when you need it to be it. And so therefore, it can be very easy to want to pick that over somebody who could, like, get mad or angry or hurt and want answers from you that you aren't ready to give or don't know how to give. So the Knight of Coin and the Knight of Cups just came out. So it's almost as if the Knight of Cups is looking at the King of Coin, but the Knight of Coin is focused on the burdens, or the Ten of Wands. Let's see. Clarify the devil, please. Please clarify the devil. Why is the devil here? Oh, and just so you know, I put it on top of Scorpio, so that might have some kind of relevance. Why is the devil here? Eight of Wands. You're wanting to travel to this person that's on your mind, or at least send them messages. But you're probably actually typing text messages, and then right at the last minute when you're like gonna send it, you decide to delete it instead. Wheel of Fortune. So you definitely do see this person as your be-all end-all partner. I mean, you know that you can have the future that you desire to have with this person. Five of Wands. But there's conflict around this union. And I don't know, with it being Five of Wands, it's external conflict. But I mean, it could be internal too. But it's definitely some kind of external. And it's definitely keeping you from... or it's keeping you up in your head and like basically ultimately stopping you from making contact. But I mean, I think you will eventually, but the longer you wait, the less the odds are in your... I mean, like, you know, the more time that goes by, the less likely this person is to like be available or be, you know, sympathetic or open to discussing what went down between you two. Why is the High Priestess here? Knave of Coin. Why is the High Priestess here? Why is the High Priestess here? Why is the High Priestess here? Oh. Okay. So, the High Priestess is someone who was jealous, and it could be a Pisces too. I mean, the High Priestess is a Pisces card, who was jealous of your union and the fact that you were doing good. You were literally about to walk into your future, like into your destined path, and this person couldn't handle it, or they were jealous of your partner, depending on how it resonates. But for whatever reason, they did not want you guys to have this. Either they're on your side of it and they didn't want you to have it because they hate you, or vice versa. They're on your person's side of it and they didn't want them to have it because they hate them. So either way, they got involved where they knew they could make a rift in this connection, and that's exactly what they did. They thought they killed it. They I think they partied and like celebrated the fact that they ended this union, and they didn't. I mean, this new beginning is still coming. All they did was delay it, but it sounds like the delay was needed, so God actually used that in your favor. Why are the Ten of Wands here? Why is the Ten of Wands here? Why is the Ten of Wands here? That's too many. Pisces want to show their head again, so I guarantee there's a Pisces involved in this. Maybe more than one. Three of Cups. Ten of Coin. Three of Wands. Oh. You dirty little whore. Yeah, that's why you, yeah, Five of Coin. You chose somebody else over this person. You ghosted this person. You left them out in the cold because someone probably a Pisces, convinced you that they were better than your person. They were like, I could give you all those things. That your person's a piece of shit. You need to come with me, and I'll give you everything that he or she told you that he or she, whatever, I mean, however it resonates, but whoever your person is, this Pisces was like, I will give you whatever they told you they'd give you. Come with me and watch and see how better your life goes. And all they did was get you right back into your addictions, break your heart, cheat on you, and possibly get you involved in some legal problems. Because something's telling me the Pisces is in jail already, and you might be on your way too, depending on what's happened. And maybe that's probably exactly why you are heavily burdened and refuse to, or you have up till now, or you have been refusing to reach out to this person because you know that you are fucked up for what you did. Like, I mean, that was a fucked up decision. Like, you chose somebody else over your divine counterpart. Damn. That's a really crazy cut considering what the reading's about. But Ten of Swords, Six of Wands. So you were actively involved in the betrayal. And in the betrayal, yeah. You definitely were. Oh, you dirty little Pisces again. The Queen and the Knave of Cups. It's crazy too because, like, you can even tell this Knave knows they know they don't feel right. Like, it don't even sound right. It don't look right. Nothing. But they still took it. And you might want to be careful too because the Queen of Cups, our favorite way of getting rid of somebody is poison. And you guys both have this cup in your hand. And she's waiting for you to drink. Why is she waiting for you to drink? Why isn't she going ahead and just drinking? So it's like she wants to watch you die as she drinks hers. Yeah. She fed you a glass of poison and you drank it. And now you know that's what you did. And I mean you know now for sure. That's exactly how you were played from the jump. And you're too embarrassed to, like, even though it's the right thing to do and you want a reconciliation, you are too embarrassed to go back to this person because you know you can't lie to him. You know you have to own up to what you did, and it's too much for you to bear. But if you would stop drinking, and maybe you did actually. Maybe you did. Maybe you have already sobered up, and now you are defending your choice to go and reconcile with this person, or hopefully, I mean, that's what you're hoping for. But yeah, you're telling all your friends and family to fuck off because they are the reasons why you could have possibly lost this person. But the longer you're indecisive, the longer you're in conflict with yourself and not reaching out, the more the odds are going to be against you. Just go look at me. You've been in hermit mode long enough. This is for the Ten of Cups clarification. Hermit mode. You know it's your wish fulfillment. Deliver the truth that needs to be delivered. Just tell the fucking truth, and get on with your lives. Because hell, depending on who this Pisces was, and whoever else was involved, if you tell the truth, I'm pretty sure this person knows that you do love them, even though that was a really shitty thing to do. But if you tell the truth, this person might take you back just because they want to piss the Pisces off. Which that's no reason for someone to, yeah, so I guess that was just dumb on my part, but Wow. This person already knows. And they do want the new beginning. Now, they are going to make you, like, do the work. I mean, they're going to make you sit in front of them and tell them the truth, like, out of your own mouth. But the angels will be with you guys. The situation will get balanced. But yeah, this... Remember earlier when I said the Knight of Cups looks like it was staring at the King of Pentacles? This person never stopped loving you. They just loved themselves as well. And they were not going to grovel and beg and plead with you when you were the one that made the mistake. And so even though they may have gone cold, they may have gone silent, they never stopped loving you. And they want to speak to you as bad as you want to speak to them. And they are hopeful for a new beginning, but it literally is going to, I mean, the angels are watching. They want to restore balance in this connection, but it is going to be determined by your ability to be, vulnerable. If you can't truly be vulnerable and authentic, honest, and genuine, this person's going to see right through you. And actually, I'm pretty sure that God and the angels are, even if the person doesn't see through you, they're going to make sure that you're not going to get what you want if you don't come correct. Because it's a part of, well, for one, this person deserves the truth, deserves genuine, authentic, like, communication from you. And you both are destined for a higher calling in this life, and they're not going to let you hold this person back. And if you can't come with the truth and pure authenticity, then not only will you be holding them back, because you're holding yourself back. Like, you're not surrendering to the process of the spiritual journey. So by you not surrendering, then therefore you're going to hold them back as well. Yes, that is the truth. Earth and ground. Ease and grace. But I think the yes is also saying that if you come correct, that this connection can be restored and get put back on track. I mean, it's not going to happen overnight, I don't think, but there's a lot of needless, pointless, hurtful things. Like, things were just done because somebody is demented and twisted, and they got joy out of making somebody else cry. Like, they literally got joy out of breaking someone's heart. And, well, I mean, two hearts, but you, viewer, or, I mean, if it's resonating for you that way, maybe you're the one that, I don't know. But one of you broke your own hearts by choosing to ghost the love of your life. It was a learning experience, though. And you both, this was being used to teach both of you a lesson. So just be ready if you do decide to reach out and make things right. Be ready to expect a different person than you remember when you left. They're not gonna be so in their they're gonna stand up for themselves. They're not gonna be a pushover. Just put it that way. Clear, cancel, release all negativity, the lies, the hurt, the heartbreak. You got to let it all go. Both of you do in order to move forward in this. But it is possible if you both really want it. And I do think you guys have both have been manifesting each other. So it's up to you. Is it worth putting the work in? Because it looks like it is. And you definitely both love each other dearly. So that alone to me says it's worth trying. But if you're not both authentic and truly putting 100% into it, and if you refusing to forgive the past, then you're wasting your time. Because if one of you is holding on to the past hurts on any way, shape, or level, then that's going to come back in and create issues. But that's another reason why you should take it slow. We're just ordinary people. We don't know which way to go. Just ordinary people. Maybe we should take it slow. Take it slow. Maybe this time we'll take it slow. Let me see. I want to get Wisdom of the House at night. I haven't used it all night. Ooh, loyalty. Number 33. And actually, the number 33 came up earlier in another reading. Like in a very, spirit. There was a supernatural way. That was spirit all the way. So, 33 is important to somebody who watches my videos. Complicated, number 11. 11 came up in that reading too, so... And no, 33 and 11 are both master numbers. So, I definitely think those numbers are important to somebody. Loyalty. So, we got 1133. You might want to look up that angel number. Then we have 3, High Priestess of Earth. 7, High Priestess of Spirit. And 24, Lust. So, I definitely think the masculine in this story was tempted by lust. The Pisces tempted him with lust, and he went for it. And before the spell wore off, he had caused too much damage, or felt he had caused too much damage, and refused to face it, and just continued to create more chaos and damage. But now, Spirit has given him a spiritual spanking, and he's setting a timeout, and actually having to he's being forced to face what he's done, even if he hasn't come to the feminine yet. He's definitely facing it in private. Six, High Priestess of Air. Okay, so this is possibly a soul tribe issue. We have 3 High Priestess here. That means the gift of prophecy, the gift of foresight, is very heavily based in the story, or in this group of people. So I think we're not only dealing with a divine couple, we are dealing with a soul tribe, a soul family that is highly gifted. Because we definitely have 3 High Priestess here. Wow, that is crazy. 18, Forbidden. 9, Chaos. Wow. This masculine knew what they were doing was forbidden. He knew he was sleeping with 2 members of the same soul tribe, or the same soul family. He knew he was sleeping with someone who was related to his counterpart. And I think part of the reason he did it was because it was he couldn't, the temptation was too strong. He could not help himself. And I think at the time he thought it was funny, or it made him feel good about himself. I bet he's not feeling so good right about now. Now with that chaotic tornado going through and taking away all of his property and finances and possibly his freedom, but you don't get to hurtfully hurt people like for no reason and just get away with it, even if you are sorry afterwards. Because probably the only reason you're sorry is because you got caught. But it still doesn't change the fact that if you are genuinely sorry, or genuinely want to make amends, that you forgiveness is really important. So, I mean, God came down here and died on the cross so that we could be forgiven and be reconciled with him. So why can't we forgive each other? And if we don't, I guarantee you God's gonna have something to say about it when you go to face him. So forgiveness is very, very important, and I think it's definitely something that you have to do, and no matter how bad something hurts. But the thing is, for it to be true, authentic forgiveness, you got to tell the person what you did. Like, you can't just assume that they know, or because they do know parts of it. You got to come out and be completely honest and like tell this person what you did completely, and that way that person can actually process it, deal with it, and like genuinely forgive you. Because if someone says I forgive you and they don't even know what you've done to them, well, that's not authentic, and it's not genuine. Because if you come back, well, oh, okay, you forgive me, cool, man, I'm so glad you forgive me for sleeping with your sister, and then boom, like, what? Wait, what? You did what? Then the whole it was all a charade. You know what I'm saying? So like, for someone to legitimately forgive you and it to be true and authentic, they're gonna have to know what you did. Well, I love you guys. If you love me as much as I love you, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.